I'm back. So, when I was recruited to play football at Mercer back in 2012, I was notified that we wouldn't be playing any opponents until 2013. So although it's common knowledge for most of us, a lot of folks still might not know about the practice year. So, at 5 a.m., 8 days a week, we roll the ball out and we bang heads. Corey Lockett, am I lying? John Russ, am I lying? Where you at? He still over there?
He walked away.
Oh, he walked away.
But you ain't lying.
I ain't lying. Look, 5 a.m., 8 days a week, banging heads. And I don't know if you know this, but when you're going against a particular person enough times, a level of aggression kind of builds. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't have many friends on the defense that first year. I hated every single one of y'all. They knew our plays, they talked smack, it was just awful. And I don't think we knew it then, but that experience shaped us. It's the reason we're as close as we are now. It's the reason that we had historic success in our first season. But that's football. That's just football. What we're up against here in America and in the world in general is the fight of our lives. It's the struggle for humanity, the struggle for unity, right? Man, it's really tough to get up here and try to speak. It's almost daunting because of everything that we've been through and everything that we're continuing to go through. You know, we're enduring the storm and we've seen so many victories, but at the same time, it seems like, when is the pain going to end? Me and Dr. Elkins, Dr. Penny Elkins here in Mercer, she's my mentor. And we had a conversation recently and she said, Caleb, I'm gonna share something with you that my mentor told me. We are here, our task on this earth is to build bridges. To build bridges. She said that everything that we do is building a bridge somewhere. And if we really think about it, there's never a time where we're not building a bridge somewhere, good or bad. He's gonna hate me for doing this, but I'm gonna take some time and shine a light on one of my best friends. Everybody here that played football can agree that Jordan Marshall was the hardest working player in our program. He had tremendous talent, tremendous skill, and he supplemented that with a tireless work ethic. He lifted weights with precision. He ran his routes with excellence. He was building bridges. He conditioned his body to be at an elite level. And it is a testament to his hard work that it always showed up in times of, like, crunch time. He showed up, man. This is a guy whose last play as a Mercer Bear was a game-winning touchdown. And not only did JoJo building bridges, not only did it help him with his personal success, but it inspired the people around him. You see, I am a better human being because I know Jordan Marshall. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You see, the hammer is in our hands, and everything matters. And the thing is, we may never see where the bridge is going, right? We don't know. This is a long journey that we're on. But if we keep building, and then we hand it off to the next person, and they keep hammering away, and they hand it off to the next person, and the next person, until we reach the other side where love exists, where freedom is real, where unity is the standard. And the hammer is in your hands. It's in your vocation. You know, every time I go to the studio, every time I stand at the podium, I have to recognize that everything that I'm doing is building a bridge. So I have to be excellent. It's in your interactions, it's in your words. Are your words medicine or are they poison? It's in your character. When you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, where is my personality taking society? And Coach Brown said it, it might be the toughest thing we've ever done. It's not easy. It's not easy. When I was a kid, I remember I had different phases and different obsessions with things. I remember I was a really young kid. I had a thing for trains for whatever reason. I don't know all my season saints. Y'all remember Thomas the Train? Y'all remember Thomas the Train? I know young bucks might not, but I remember Thomas the Train. That was one of my first obsessions. And then it became Moses in the Bible. I remember my mom bought me a wood staff. I had the whole garment, the whole thing. I was obsessed with Moses. And then at a certain point in my life, I became enamored with this minister from Atlanta, Georgia, who went on to be one of the greatest leaders in American history. Dr. Martin Luther King is my guy. He was my guy and still is. And now I remember a time when I memorized the speech that he gave the day before he died. It goes a little like this. It says, "I'd like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will." And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I'm gonna take it to church. That ain't how he said it. He said, "And I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land." And he said, "I might not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land." He said, "I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land." He said, "I may not get there with you, but I'm building a bridge, and we all will make it to the promised land together." So keep building these bridges. Keep building bridges. That's our call. That's our charge. Keep building. Keep building, and make sure that those bridges are headed in the right direction. So thank you. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you.